Hello, YouTube. This is Caped Crusader. I'm coming at you with another fanfiction concept, and as you can tell by the title, uh, this one isn't actually a crossover, but it is kind of like a horror story for that I've kind of had in mind for a little bit. And as you can tell by the title, Batman: When the Laughter Dies. Now, basically, the whole thing here is essentially what would happen if the Joker died. But now you might think, okay, well, yeah, but this is a story that's kind of been done before, like a few times anyway. Injustice did it. Batman Arkham Knight did it. The Arkham series did it. And I'll admit, it's kind of like an interesting idea. That's kind of been explored a few times. But basically, what the thing here would be though is the idea here is Joker kills himself here, and yeah, the idea is that Joker kills himself. Now, the reason for this is no one saw it coming. Literally, no one's like, wait, he killed himself. And I'm like, yeah. So, but as it would go though, or Batman kind of doesn't believe it. Because Bruce like, yeah, look, I know the Joker. The Joker's way too much of a narcissist to really do this. But as it's not this is Joker's body. This is this is this is him. This is the Joker. And from that, it's more or less, yeah. What would follow is, however, there are crimes being committed, like a few weeks so after, that fit the Joker's MO, fit his modus operandi. And however, it's a lot more small scale, so it really is a lot more small scale. We're talking almost serial killer-ish kind of thing. Because keep in mind, the Joker is not a serial killer. He's more of a spree killer / urban terrorist. So, this is you're seeing people with smiles cutting their faces and, arranged in comedic positions and everything. And so Batman's like, okay, so, and the thing is is it Joker from beyond the grave? It's where it's essentially and Batman's trying to figure out what's going on, because and you might think, oh, it's Harley. No, Harley is actually, no, this would actually be a case of, no, it's not Harley, because Harley's not even in Gotham at the moment. She's not even in Gotham, or an active supervillain in this story. So more anti-hero she's been being played, but essentially it's not Harley, and it's the way it's done is far too similar to the kind of to Joker, almost dead on like Joker, too much to just be a copycat. It's either, which is Batman's, okay, it's either the world's best copycat killer or the Joker somehow faked us all out. So yeah, basically it would be a very psychological, kind of more like Seven almost. Kind of drawing some inspiration from the Batman from the Batman, Robert Pattinson, and movie that is coming out. Because which again that seems to be based going to be very Seven based, but still at the same time this would be very much okay, as the bodies start rising, it's okay, what is going on here? Okay, is the Joker dead or not? Or is this someone new? Is it him beyond the grave? And it would go into some very dark places, Batman, clues leading Batman to some of Joker's old hideouts. And it's eerily haunted, just dead quiet. But, there's echoes of laughter almost. And the thing is, it's even pushing Bruce to being wow, okay, putting him extremely on edge, because it's he's not admitting the Joker's dead when it's staring him in the face, even Gordon's everyone's telling him the Joker is dead, and Batman's no, 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 this is, no, 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 this is not right, so it's really a lot more psychological based horror, because again, it's how is he doing this? How is he doing it? Because, again, it's and as things go along more, it's like even Brooks is starting to see Joker, like, at the corner of his eye, kind of thing. And yeah, it's essentially like basically trying to play Joker somewhat like, well, basically, yeah. Uh, what if Joker somehow managed to like come back from beyond the grave and is essentially haunting Gotham? You know, and the thing is, I would leave it very open ended. Like this would be kind of a one shot, like kind of AU, not really canon anything, obviously. Obviously it's fan fiction, but like not any particular Batman universe, but like it would actually be like, okay, did Joker somehow manage to cheat death to the point where he can haunt Gotham? You know, uh, if he can like do it to the point where he can like essentially just like essentially if Batman is always going to be around in Gotham in some form or another because he's a legacy, what if Joker managed to do it to where his spirit is always going to be in Gotham? So yeah, it's a bit of a quick one, but it's like kind of like one of these ideas where it's like I really just wanted to like get this out there because it's one of those ideas that kind of stuff like, okay, like we've seen Joker do over the top stuff, but like what if we kind of tried to like have it Joker where Joker's more or less like, yeah, where he's like almost supernatural in a sense. It's like, okay, kind of like where Joker's essentially gone Candyman almost. Of course, again, I would leave it really up in the air. Like, is Joker alive? Is he doing this? From like, what is going on with it? And the thing is, that would be even if he was alive or even if he was dead. Like, if it like either way, it would be the ultimate joke on Batman because like, okay, he somehow, even if he did kill himself and he's not doing it from beyond the grave necessarily, like literally beyond the grave, but like set up for all these murders and stuff, it would be the ultimate joke on Batman because like, he's pushed, even in death, he's pushing him this far. It's like, joke's on you, Bats. That kind of thing. But, yeah, anyway, this has been Captain Omni. I hope you guys like it. It's been short, but like again, it is one of those things where it's like I just wanted to like get that out there and because 'tis the season and all that. Anyway, this has been Captain Omni. I hope you guys like this, and I will see you guys next time. This is Captain Omni.